As usual, today we will see another subject or another theme, and the subject of today is how to make a swing trade. um, I will be just waiting for a few minutes in order to get some traders, and then I can begin explaining the subject of today. So how to make a swing trade? It means in general how different is swing trading from everything else, okay? And why we do this and we don't do other things like day trading or scalping or position trading or investing. Why swing trading? Why this short-term trading that all my channel focus on? Okay, so we try to see the benefits. Hello, wise man. Hello. Today you are on time, which is very good. Last time you were late. So I will be just waiting for some people to come, and then I can begin discussing the subject. At least we will begin all together. So if you have questions, just put all the questions, list them, and then later. Hello, Marok. Azul, brother. You seem from Tizi Wizzu or Bijaya, okay? Oh, okay, no problem. Azum Fallown. So as I told you before, I will be just waiting for a few traders, and then we can begin this subject, how to make a swing trade, which I focus always. Hello, Nas Dinanochi. Bonsoir, comment allez-vous? So sorry for last Saturday. I was in the mountains, okay? And the other week before, most of the guys don't come. I don't know what's the problem. Some people told me that there are like a game or something, and it was on the same time as my session. That's why a lot of traders, they don't come. So they still like games. So it's okay. So hello, Andreas. How are you? So you know, there should be time to do some games and to have some entertainment, and some other time to do some business and to try to know something new. Oh, you are native to Amazigh? Where is this Amazigh? Is it Bijaya or Tizi Wizzu? Where? Okay, because it's a lot of places there. So as I told you before, not last week but the other week, I got only 10 or 12 people who are mostly new. Okay, they are not my regular students and traders, and I asked them, what's the problem? No one knows. Okay, but one of them told me there is a game. It was, I don't know which game was it, and that's why it was at the same time as my session. That's why they don't come. Now last week I go to the mountains, okay, panning for gold and try to prospecting, try to take fresh air. So I enjoyed myself. It was very good to hike and to do some other stuff. Now I did on Tuesday, just to make sure I do a session, but few people come, and in this time we try to begin with our session. How to make a swing trade. Now swing trade, it takes from the verb swing. It means to follow trends up and down. But mostly for me, mostly I am doing the up thing better than the going down thing. Okay, I like the big moves up. Okay, that's why all what I do is search for possible stocks. Now, I'm not looking for, you can look for indexes, ETFs, and you can do the same. Okay? But most of the time, you find stocks easier than you find the indexes. Now, I will tell you why. Stocks are in change every day. Okay, you find some stocks going up, some stocks going down. It is every day. There is no one day in the market where everything 100% goes up or 100% goes down. Okay, so we are looking for nuggets, like stock nuggets. It means stocks that can trend very, very good. That's why when we search, we try to make sure of a lot of criteria they have in order when we follow them, we succeed to make money. Okay? We are not interested in what we call the zigzag stocks. Stocks that goes few days up, few days go, few days down. You see them always. When you see the chart, you say you will see a bad chart. Okay, now for me, I avoid this kind of charts and I will never buy because I'm just wasting my time. And you waste your money because you understand that these stocks will go nowhere. They are what we call trending into a range. So for me, I don't buy this kind of stocks. Now, if you tell me, for example, how do you choose? There are some criteria used in training level 4, which is how to select stocks. I should see charts that are clean. Okay? That it is not a zigzag thing. And mostly short sellers. Now you tell me how. Okay, you will find all the description in the training how to spot this kind of things, because you should see the chart, because we are a chartist. We are visual people. We see the price and we take actions on the price. Okay, we don't have reasons other than the price. Okay, so I will explain more in order to understand what you are doing. Okay, whatever information you are getting, okay, from the company or from analysts or from TV, all these are manipulated. All this information that you get, if you are, for example, you like too much to watch, this for me is entertainment. You are entertaining yourself, you are not doing business. Because when you do business, you should never rely on other people's information about the company. Okay? Hello, Vincent. Good evening. You are on time this time. That's very good. Okay. So the first thing that you focus on is search. Now, in the search, I have two kinds of search. One is what we call automatic search. The second one is manual search. I will explain. Automatic search is when we use the stock screener. You take any stock screener, you put my criteria, and then you generate a list. This is called automatic search. The second search that a lot of people they don't do, although I have training level 3, how to search for stocks using an industry index, most of the people they don't use it. But it is a very and excellent search based on what you know as stocks. Maybe you like stocks. You have in mind a lot of stocks. If you like this kind of stocks, maybe you have bought them before, maybe you like them, how they move, you can put them into a portfolio and wherever they get my signal, you can buy them. This is one of the best things that you can do, because stocks, they will never go up for 10 years going up directly. Okay, they go up, they go down, they go up. There are some cycles that you can see. Okay, if you like some companies but you want to go to for long, this is called investing. So if you like those kind of investing for the long run, 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years, and you see these stocks going and you want to invest in them, this is another thing. This is another thing. I'm not talking about investing, because investing, you should at least know the companies that you invest in, what they are invested in, and this is another topic. Okay, so for me, I'm not talking about investing in this session. I'm talking just about swing trading. Now, when we say swing trade, as I told you, we try to see the trends up and down. This is what do we mean by swing trade. Hello, Pablo. How are you? You are on time. This you are just 10 minutes late, but it's good. You are good tonight. Very good, Pablo. So, as I told you, swing trade. We have another words. We say short-term trade or short-term trading. Okay, but most of the people, they know short-term trading, but they don't know that it is called swing trading. Okay, but I'm just trying to show you what does it mean. Yes, as Mark United Project says, we should always stay away from TV stock news. Yes, I will speak about that later when we are doing this session. Okay, swing trading, as I told you, is to follow trends. Now, why we follow trend? If you ask me the question, why? What is the secret? What is the reason that we as a swing traders or as short-term traders, we focus a lot on the trend? Because the trend is the whole money that we should get from the stock. It is the best thing you can do. It is the best thing between day trading and between investing. We are in the stock when it is moving good in those weeks or months. We are there to reap up all, or to harvest everything on that trend. Okay, so it's like when you it's like a farmer who have crops, and it is the time he has some days or some weeks to harvest all his crops. We are like that. We want to stay when the stock is giving us money. If the stock stops giving us money and it's heading down, we exit the trade. We don't stay. Now you tell me, what if the stock goes up again? But I'm asking the question, okay? Who tells you that the stock will go up again? Okay? So you don't. We go up with the trend. We make a lot of money, and when we see that the stock doesn't give us money, we exit the trade. Now there are techniques. Okay, there are techniques to follow this stuff. It's not just a decision just you make because of your own opinion. No, we should see something in the chart. That's why all my trading is based on techniques. It is not based on just your opinion. You take a decision to enter, you take a decision to exit the trade because you have 10% or 20%, and then just an opinion. No, we are not following opinions here. We are following something from the chart, from the price. Okay? Thank you, Sarwan. Thank you very much. Yes, Sarwan, there are a lot of people who are following me for years, not just not just from now, from 2011, even before Facebook enters to the stock market. I remember that there are a lot of students, a lot of traders, a lot of friends that are following me for a long time, and some of them, they have made a lot of money. Now, so this is our reason. The reason we use swing trading, because we want to follow the stock when it is active, when it is moving, when it is making money for the traders. Now, if the stock is slipping, okay, slipping, it means it goes up a little bit, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, but you don't see that the stock has a trend. A lot of stocks do the same, and all the stocks in the market, they do this, okay, either good or bad. They have certain time of their life, they are like into cycles, okay. We call, some people they call them cycles, some people they call them just swinging here and there. So for us, we don't buy a stock when it's not doing nothing, and we wait for it goes up. This we don't do, okay. Vincent, he asked a question. Hello, Anti-Mind. Vincent asked a question. As a professional swing trader, do you currently still make any mistake this year? No, it's not. See, for me, Vincent, if you can understand, I follow the techniques and I do my best, okay, to make money from each stock. But if the stock doesn't give you money, you exit from it. Now this, it is not a mistake. So understand, I'm telling you, Vincent, there is a new idea or new concept. I want to do it in a video, but I didn't do it again. I will do it. I'll do it in the future, but I will give you an idea. You should never regret a trade. Never. Okay? You should make decisions according to the price, according to your experience, according to what you see on the chart. Okay? According to what you see on the chart. You make a decision according to the information that you get from the stock. You don't give it from yourself. Okay, you buy a stock. Let's say it goes one day or two up, and then it goes down, and then it hits stop loss. But later, after a few days, it goes up again, and it goes to a trend, but you don't see it. Okay? And then after 1 month or two, that stock that you exit now has 60% or 70% or 100% going up. You should never regret this, because you are doing right things on the right moment. You will never know what will happen in the future. Okay? You will never know what will happen in the future. And there are thousands of stocks. How can you know every opportunity in the market? You can't. Even if you know, you have no money to buy all these opportunities. I'm telling you, this is a real problem. So for me, when I trade, I don't say it is a mistake. It is just you have some losers, some winners. So try to separate yourself from your trade. Don't put feelings into your trade, and because you missed that opportunity and you regret for it. Because when you regret, you can't go to the past and change things. You do what is right on the moment you do. And this is what I ask all the people, is to do the right thing on the right moment. Okay? You have a stock, it goes up a little bit, you put your stop loss, it goes a little bit up, and then it goes down, hit your stop loss. That's it. Okay? Don't worry about what the stock is doing afterwards. except when you are following this stock and it is one of the stocks that I told you before, they are into your portfolio and you like this company, you like this stock. This is another thing. I'm not speaking about that. I'm speaking about the general thing. What you should do as a trader, okay, is to do your trades. There are some winners, there are some losers. That's it for every trader in the world. There is no trader in the world that they do 100%. This is impossible. It's just because the market opportunities, okay, they are different. I'm not speaking about investing. Sometimes, for example, you buy 2 or 3 or 5 stocks, and after 5 years, 6 years, one stock is 100% profit, the other one is 50%, the other one is 10%. Okay, and you tell me, oh, all my stocks are winner. Yes, because you stay 5 years or 10 years. Okay, but if you divide these years on each year, you will find you will not find a big deal. Okay, this is about investing. Now, so we say how to make a swing trade. This is how to begin with the ideas first. The first idea is to search, and I said to you that there are 2 kinds of search. One is automatic, and one is the manual. We will begin with automatic, and then we will go to the second one, which is the manual thing. Okay. Let's begin with automatic search. Automatic search, why we do it? Because when we put our criteria, the stock screener scans all the market and gives us all the stocks that meets our criteria. Okay, so I will stop to see what questions they have. Wiseman said, short-term traders date the stock only and not into long-term. Investing is for long-term, and when the stock goes down, they can wait for a stock to go back up. But people mix the 2 styles. Yes, thank you very much, Wiseman. This is the difference between short-term traders and investors, which you describe them very good. Vincent says, I bought some more of your training, but I'm still making some mistakes. I just need more practice. Yes, Vincent, try to check. I don't know if you get it or not. Check training level 17. Okay? Training level 17, which is how to fix your trading problems. So this training, it gives you 28 problems. No, it doesn't mean that you are making 28 problems. No, you are sure to make some of them. And I give the solution. You can go to that training, which is called training level 17, how to fix your trading problems, either by videos or by ebook, and you can just study. And then if you don't find your problem in the thing, just send me an email and we can discuss this in private. Vincent, because if you are still doing mistakes and you know that, if you don't know what is the mistake, you know that you are making mistakes, but you don't know what is this mistake. Now, when you study training level 17, you will find some of your mistakes that you are doing, and I give the solution. So just do the solution and hope by experience, by practice, you will overcome all your mistakes. Okay. And it has to do with discipline also. Okay, discipline also. You buy a stock, you put stop loss. If you don't put stop loss and you let it for tomorrow, this will be a problem. Although you think it is not, but it will be a real problem. Okay, or you there is a risky trade and you put too much money in it. This has to do, for example, with position sizing. Okay, you put too much money in one risky, and then when you lose money, you lose a lot of money and you have a big loss. Okay, this is one of the problems that you can find in your, maybe. Okay, I don't know how do you trade. Okay. Now, Sarwan said, normally, how long you stay trading stocks? Okay, Sarwan, there is no way to know how long you stay. You can stay a few days, you can stay a few weeks, you can stay a few months. Sarwan, did you check my live trade on training level 7? If you don't, Sarwan, go to training level 7. Training level 7, which is how to follow an uptrend. Okay? Or the subscription. You will find my live trade. This trade, I stay 5 months. Okay? And 2 weeks. Until now. 2 weeks. Now, this is a live trade. I will tell you when I bought, and each week I make a live trade, and I will show you how I do in order to stay more and more. This is 5 months, 2 weeks, 5 months and a half. I bought the stock on the 1st of May. Now this is to show you the theory of my training, the theory and the practice, how to do it. Okay? If the stock is still continuing to go up, you will be making money and no one knows. So stop thinking about this idea about how long should I stay. No one knows. I don't know. When I enter a stock, I will never know how the trend will be. It could be a few days, it could be a few weeks, it could be a few months, it could be 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, I don't know. Okay? But I will know when the stock stops giving money. I will know because there are techniques that you should use in order to know when you see the chart. These techniques I explain and I give you a live trade. It means for 5 months and 2 weeks I make videos live, and each week I will make you what should I do according to the information I get. This is an excellent training if you want to understand how long you stay. So Sarwan, you can go and check directly my website and get it. If you haven't it before, just get it. Okay, here is my website and my thing, and just get it, study it, and if you have questions, just send me an email. I will be happy to help you more and more. So Marok says you can break yourself down psychologically in trading, and that's how you lose it. Yes, as I told you, there are techniques that you should study, you should learn. Okay, and all your feelings, you should take them out of your business. Okay, so we are not dealing with feelings here. It's the business. You should stay disciplined. You do the things on the right time. Okay, there is nothing you do it tomorrow. If you buy today, you should put stop loss today. Don't let it for tomorrow. This is some kind of discipline that you should do. Now, Vincent, this week I made 3,200. I lost 1,000, so only made 2,000. So only made 2,200. Yes, you know, if you are looking, you can look each week, you can look each month, and things they go up and down. So Vincent, you can try to see training level 5, how to make money from stocks. This gives you the concept, okay? Because some trades are good, some trades are bad. Don't worry, okay? If you see that 1,000 you lost is too much, you try to see your stop loss. Maybe you have a problem with stop loss. You don't assess your risk very well. So maybe you have a problem with that. So you should focus on that. Okay? Or you can, Vincent, you can send me your trade that you lost $1,000. Okay? You send me the trade, the whole trade, and I will give you my opinion, what's wrong with it. If it is good, I will tell you it is good and don't worry. And 1,000 you lost, it's good. But if you give more to the market from your own money without any need, this is a problem, okay? Yes. So as I told you, everything that we do, you should learn, okay? It's not something that you just get an opinion like this, okay? No. For me, I'm not getting opinions. I see the chart, I see where the stock is, according to my techniques, what I know, I decide what to do on the spot, okay? From the chart, what I see. Because we are chartists. We don't rely on news or on company or on analysts or on gurus or on TVs or anyone else. We don't see that. We see the chart. I will tell you why we see the price. Now, except from the earning news, which can make having gap up or gap down for the stock, except from that, we don't see any kind of other news or other things. The main thing to protect ourselves is to put a stop loss, and there are other ways to protect ourselves. This you find it in training level 8, how to minimize risk and to maximize profit. Okay, there are other things you can do to minimize the risk, but there is no other thing you can do. For example, if the market tomorrow is a bad market, all the indexes have been going down because of the reason of international news or national news or the company news, which is so bad, something happened, unexpected, it's not earning news, but something else. You can do nothing because it's something that it is out of your reach. So for us, what we are doing, we are dealing with stocks, and you should be careful how to deal with the stocks. If you deal with it good, you will be making money in the future. If you mess up with the stocks, you don't know what to do and you don't know what you are doing. Here, most of the beginners lose their money because of their bad ideas. They are mistaken in the market. Okay? Their opinion about the market, about the stock is false. So since you have a false opinion, when you make a decision, it will be based on false opinion, so you make mistakes. Okay? So, as I told you before, this is the first thing you do, is to search automatically using stock screener. Now, when you generate stocks, those stocks, it doesn't mean that they are excellent, all of them. There are a lot of stocks that they don't meet our criteria. The criteria is, you find them in training level 4, how to select stocks. There are a lot of criteria. Okay? Now, this kind of criteria shows you what is the best chart to take. It should have two things. It should meet the first criteria that we have, two criteria that we always speak about, and then we should have other criteria about the chart itself. Who are the traders that are in? Okay, is it a good, excellent chart, or is it a bad chart? Okay, now this is what we call trading by using stock screener. And then we pick up 1 or 2 or 3, whatever you want to buy, you go to your broker, you buy them, and then you plan where is your stop loss. You put stop loss, and you put all the information in the chart. At least in the future. Okay, in the future, when you want to see where is your stock, you don't need to go to your broker. This I always tell you. For me, for example, I have never gone to my broker except when I need to buy a stock or to exit, or I exit always with a stop loss. But if I want to do something else, to buy a stock, and at that time I go to my broker. But most of the time I don't go to my broker. Okay, I don't go to it because I don't need. Why should I open my broker and open and see while I'm looking at the chart? The chart gives me all the information I need, is the same as my broker, and I have explained most of that. Vincent says, all the healthcare stock got hit on Friday, October 13th, yesterday. I still holding on it, haven't hit my stop loss yet. Yes, try, try just to keep up with your stop loss. Don't worry about what happened in the industry, because the stop loss do what we like it to do. If it reach our risk, we will exit the trade. If the stock doesn't go to our stop loss, it's okay. Whatever happens to this healthcare or any other industry. For example, for me, I am into many sectors. Okay, maybe I am in healthcare also, but you know, it depends. You can exit, you can stay, depending on your stop loss. Now, we have finished with the search by stock screener. Now, let's go to the second search. This search is a manual search, so it takes you time to do it. Okay, and this is Vincent, I will answer you, just finish this. The second search is manual search. Manual search is when you are looking for indexes and you are looking for stocks. Maybe stocks that you like. Let's say, for example, you like a stock, you bring its index and you put them together in a portfolio, and you always check. Okay, check your stock if it is doing better than the index, or it is doing the same, or it is doing below. I will explain those three things, and I will give you a hint what to do. Vincent says, if you are a professional swing trader, do you do mental stop loss for some of your stocks? Yes. Some which are very, very high risk stocks, and they are so volatile, so I have a mental stop loss. But I understand very well how the stock works and who are the people who are there, who are trading. Okay, so, and most of the time I can have what we call alerts. When let's say the stock is $20 and my mental stop is $19. Just an example, okay? I can have an alert at 19 or 19.20 cents or 15 cents or 30 cents. Alert. This alert comes to me by email or whatever, according to your broker or to your chart. Then when you get this, you just check what's going on. If you think it is something that you can't bear and it's reaching your stop loss, you can exit the trade. But this, I do it in maybe 1% of our trade. I always put stop loss. Always. I always. 99.99 I put stop loss. But there are some trades that are so difficult, and if you put stop loss, these stocks swing too much and you can exit at any time. And there is a lot of money in this stock, so I should give him more room without interruption. Yes. So, as I told you before, the second one, which is the manual search. The manual search is you are searching manually. It means you go to the chart that I use. There are sectors, and each sector we have industries, and then you either specify a sector or many sectors, and you go and you check. If you like one or two indexes, you put them into a portfolio and you find stocks. Now, a stock can have three things compared to the index. Now, if the stock is doing better than the index, this is called a leader. It means a strong stock. When most of the time when you buy it, it is a leader. It pushes the whole index up. It's so good. Or you can find the stock that it is doing the same as the index, which is moving the same. Or you can find a stock that it is below the index performance. What does it mean? It means that this stock there is a sell-off. It means the mutual fund are taking the money from this stock and it's going down. Okay? And this is a very simple thing to look at. If you have the chart I'm using, you can just go there, check the indexes, but you should use my own criteria. I'm telling you, you should use my own criteria that it is in training level 3. So it's not anything that you can use and you can apply on these stocks. Okay? Let's drink some coffee and continue. Now, this manual search, it takes time. For me, for example, I have always a list of stocks that I like. Okay? And I put them into on the portfolio with their indexes, and I'm looking whether these kind of stocks are strong enough to be a leader in their indexes, and I find a way and I put alerts, and then I can buy them on time. I buy them on the same day that the alerts comes. It means I get the signal as I do for the automatic search. It means the two criteria should be met, and I see the chart if it is good enough to buy this stock. So it's the same. Since I like this kind of stocks, it means through the years they are going up. They are okay, or they are going down, and I find a way to buy them from the bottom, which is from the support line, as training level 13. Okay, how to buy stocks from the support line. Okay, so everything is manual. I should do this manual. In my chart, I can guess it can give you 5 alerts by price. It doesn't give more. I think you should pay in order to give you unlimited alerts. But for me, I don't need hundreds of alerts, because you don't have money. Okay, you don't have money to buy all the market. at once. Opportunities are daily because the people are always crying about, oh, I missed that, I missed that. No, don't miss anything. If you miss a stock, there are hundreds of stocks are coming. The market has opportunities daily. Okay? Don't regret a stock. Don't see that you should say to yourself, oh, if I have bought this stock when it was like this, I want to buy it, but I didn't buy it. And you begin to enter your feelings, your problems, psychological problems into your business, and then it will just make you a bad trader. Okay? It will make you a loser, because you will see the market, you say, oh, this stock has a very good trend. Why I don't buy it? Why I don't see it? It's stupid. Because you can't see thousands of stocks in the stock market. Okay? You can see only few because you don't have even money to buy all this kind of stocks. Okay? You don't have money. There are hundreds of stocks each week that are excellent stocks to buy. But the problem, you don't have money. So just do the little as you can with your money, and if things goes well, you follow these stocks and you can make a lot of money. Okay? So I urge you to make a list in the portfolio. If you are using my free chart that I use on YouTube, yeah, you can use it. Okay? You can put stocks. You put the price where you want to buy them at. Okay? And then it gives you 5 alerts for 5 stocks. Okay? I think they give only 5 stocks, which is very good. Okay? You don't need a lot of stocks. So you can put 20 or 30 or 50 stocks that you like, and companies that you always like, and when they go so good. And you try to diversify the sectors and industries. Don't put all in for example, in internet stocks or drug stocks or whatever. If you like them too much, okay, you can put them. But sometimes, I will tell you the problem. Sometimes a sector is all down. Most of it is down, like the energy sector before. So if you put all your good stocks in that sector and it's always going down, you will stay 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 8 months, and there is no good stock. So you get stuck with this sector. So try to understand that stocks, that industries, they go into a rotation or into a cycle. They change always. They change because mutual funds, they change. Each year they change this, but they will never tell you when. This is the problem. People, they think that there is a day or days where they sell and where there are days and where they buy, and it will be a piece of cake. Anyone knows and anyone can make money. Now, the market is a secret, and they will never tell you. They will never tell you because you can make a lot of money from them. They don't want. They want to be hidden, to do the secrets. Okay, and no one will show you where he buys or where he sells, and no one knows what's good and what's bad. And understand that mutual funds also, some are losers. They buy in some industries or sectors, and these industries, bigger mutual funds, they take money from them, so they collapse. So these mutual funds, they lose money also. Okay, go and check your 401k. This is an example that I tell you. Go to your 401k and see the mutual funds that you are in. Okay, you might find that there are some good mutual funds, but also there are losers. But you put all your money maybe there, or your manager put your money there, and you don't see how things work. That's why you lose a lot of money from 401k, because you don't choose by yourself. You let other people choose for you. So they choose because of their interest. Mutual fund that is losing money, they want to put more money to take it up. But you are losing money, and your money is not in the right mutual fund. Because, as I told you before, managers of mutual funds, some are good, some are average, some are bad. Okay, some they don't do a good job, so they lose a lot of money, but they don't care because those managers, they are taking money from the mutual fund. They are making money always, but you are not making any money. Sometimes you are losing money. So if you go and check 401k, you will be surprised. Or some people they do investment by banks, and they lose a lot of money because of the fees. Okay, so let's drink some coffee and then continue with Robert Polo. He has a question. So Robert Polo says, hello, you have a good opinion regarding trading. Thank you very much, Robert. Now this thing I am presenting, Robert, is strategies with techniques. So before you trade, you should understand what you are doing. Okay, and this is no, I don't do Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin I don't do because I'm telling you the truth. I don't understand how it moves. I don't understand where it goes. I don't understand who are the holders of this Bitcoin. Robert, try to say this. If you buy some shares of Facebook, just an example, you know Facebook, the company, you are using Facebook, you own some shares of Facebook, you know Facebook as a company or as a social media, or no, Bitcoin, what is it? Okay, what is it? It is a currency, but you don't know where it comes from. If it collapses, you lose all your money in 1 day or two because all is virtual. Okay, so I don't do things that I don't understand, or it is so risky for me. Okay, you put all your money in this Bitcoin and then 1 day it lose half or it lose 80% or 90%. You can never know what has gone in that kind of market. You will never know because the sources of manipulation you will never know. In stock market, we know who are the manipulators. Mutual funds, big hands in the market, hedge funds. We know who are these people. Okay, and you can see them working, and we can see them in the price of stocks. Okay, so the game is clear for me in stock market, but for Bitcoins, no. I have no idea how this works. That's why I don't do a thing that I don't understand. Okay, when there is a lot of risk, I don't understand the source, I don't do. So that's why, Robert, I don't do Bitcoin. Okay, now we have seen two things right now. We have seen how to search using stock screener, and we have seen how to search manual search, okay, with indexes. This is training level 2 and training level 3. Okay, this is the majority of techniques that I do in order to find good stocks to go long, mostly to go long. Okay, it means when thinking that the stocks will go up. Now I told you thank you very much, Robert. Another thing, as I told you before, if you go to your 401k which is called investment plan, it's not a retirement plan, it's just an investment plan. If you go there, you will find mutual funds. You will find mutual funds. You find you can find other kind of investments. Now these mutual funds, some are good. You can check their performance, what they are doing. Sometimes the manager in your company or the mutual fund, he put your money into a bad investment. believe it or yes, believe it or not, he put it in a bad investment, because it helps him push that mutual fund up with your money, because you don't know. There are some people I asked before, they have never seen how much money they have in their 401k, they have never seen where their money is, they just put their money and they forgot. Okay? This is not a way to do good business. You should at least check it and see where is your money is put. If it is put in a bad investment, you can change that. Okay? You can go online, go to your 401k, and just go and change, because they give you a limited number of mutual funds. You can go them one after to them. You have time, for example 1 hour, 2 hours. You put their names and see the performance of 5 years, 10 years or 20 years, and how much money you are putting, and try to see if this is good for you, because sometimes it is not good for you. I'm telling you, one time I taught someone, he's a young guy, he's putting too much money using a bank, not a broker. Okay, he is using a bank, and he told me the name of the bank, and I told him, did you see how much fees they take from your account when you put money? He said never. I say, man, just stop everything, go to your investment account in your bank, and try to see how much money they take in each paycheck, because in each paycheck he send them some money, so they will put a lot of fees. Okay, a lot of fees. Let's say he put $100. These guys will take 20%, $20 from his $100. Now the guy, he thinks that he put $100 into investment, but in real he put only 80. So $20 they took, or 20%, is a lot of money this bank is taking from him, but he doesn't know. Now when after a few days he go and check, he find what I told him is totally right, and then he make decisions. I don't know what he did, but he make decisions either to stop or to take his money or whatever. But I understand that these things happen. If you don't, if you are not aware of of all your business, especially in stock market, whatever is related to stock market, you will be ripped off by some banks or some brokers or some activities like this. Okay. So here is something about Robert. He says, I suspect they make 401k to take more money from the workers in the economy. No, understand, Robert. What did I tell you is this: 401k is made of mutual funds. Some mutual funds are good, they are making money. You see that in their performance. For example, you find a mutual fund is making 10% each year. You see that in their performance. Each year 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. It means that you put your money, you are getting each year 10% or 8% or 15%. But some mutual fund, they are losing money. Minus 5 this year, minus 3 next year, the other year is 2% only. It means you are a loser. It means all your money that it is put into that mutual fund is losing money. You understand what I'm saying? And 401k, what is it? You put your money in mutual funds, and mutual funds, they take fees, and they don't disclose the whole thing. They just take money, because who will know? Okay, and the government or the IRS or there is no law that makes them disclose all the money they take. So it's up to you to search and to see what's going on. Okay? So this is what I want to say, Robert. So it's not a 401k they take the money. They take fees. This is I'm taking. There are two things. There are fees that they will not show in their account. If you have 401k, Robert, go there, check where are the fees. You don't find. Okay? Go to ask them a question. They will try to hide as much as they can, and they want to discuss this problem. Because this is what they take from you. They will never tell you how much they take. For example, you tell me, you tell them, okay, I am sending you $100 each paycheck. And my company, let's say, gives $50. Let's say it is $150, just an example, because the company match. And each company matches differently. One is matching 100%, one is 50%, one is 25%. So it's different. So if you ask them how much money you are taking, they will never, most of the time, they will never discuss you this. And they will tell you, oh, we are not responsible, you should call that service or that service. And they try to not making it a big deal for you, and they want you to forget about this. This is what they do. Another question from Michael Stone. Do you have rules you follow when you trade or some kind of discipline? Yes, all my strategies. Michael, all my strategies that it is in my training, this is what I follow as rules, and this is what I teach. Okay? If I don't have rules or techniques, how can I trade? I cannot trade. That's why I begin this session with how to search. I told you there are two kinds of searches: automatic search with stock screener and a manual search with indexes and stocks. These are techniques, and there are criteria that you should follow. They are very simple things. It means it's not big deal. When you study them, you learn them, you can practice them. Okay? So Michael, we are following training from training level 1 to training level 10. This is the basics of my strategies. You can check them. Okay? You can check them, and you can, if you have questions, you can ask questions. So I will put my email and my website for Michael. You can check that, and if you have questions, just send me an email and we can discuss with you whatever you are asking for. So Mark said 401k trading for them is fun with benefits. Yes, it means they put them into mutual funds. This is not trading. Okay? A manager selects some stocks and they leave them for 1 year or two, and then they sell some and they buy others. That's it, what he does. If he is right, they will take more money from your account, and if not, that's it. Okay, they are always taking money from it. Now, this is the two things that we begin with, which is search. This is the first thing we do in swing trading, which is to search for good stocks. Now, let's say you find 1 or 2 stocks. What you should do? Now, let's say you find 1 or 2 stocks. Usually for me, I do the plan of the trade. The plan of the trade, I do it. And then I go to my broker and I apply what I did. For example, let's say the stock right now is $20.05. Now, let's say I say to myself, $20.05. I put a green line in the chart with $20.05. This is where I buy. And then I see where is my stop loss. Let's say, for example, let's say my stop loss is $19.50. I put a red line. This is my stop loss. Okay? Now, I go to my broker directly and I buy the stock. If it is the same, like 25 cents. If it is 7 cents or 6 cents or 3 cents, I will just adjust it later for the chart. And I put stop loss. And I close my broker account. It's done. My job is done for the day. You say to me, that's it? That's it. You don't have to do anything else. Okay? Nothing else. It means your job for the day has finished. Either you buy 1 stock or 2 stocks or 3 stocks, whatever you buy, according to your money, your job is done. Michael Stone says, do you break your rules in the heat of the moment? No. No. Well, why should I break my rules? I buy with a price. I put stop loss. That's it. I made my decision and I did it in the broker. I put the order to buy. I bought the stock, and then I put the stop loss order, which is a stop order. Okay, and I put good to cancel. The GTC, good to cancel, means my stop loss will stay 60 days. Okay, it says 60 days, and then if 60 days finish, I will put another 60 days. Okay, so that's what I do. So it means, why should I change this? I will never change this. But I'm telling you now what I should do after. Okay. Thank you, Robert Polo. Thank you for coming to this session. Thank you. Now, Michael, I don't use, there is no feelings that comes to me in order to change my decisions. Okay? This is, yes, Michael, I can buy whatever stocks in the market, okay? But understand that that stocks, let's say cheap stocks, if you are referring to penny stocks from $5 down, these stocks, there are some that are better than the pump and dump scheme stocks. Pump and dump scheme stocks are stocks which are manipulated. You see, in 1 day or 2 days they go so good high, and the next day they go down, so there is manipulation. Now for me, I don't buy this kind of stocks. I buy other kind of penny stocks that are normal stocks. They move slow. They don't have this big going up and this very long candlesticks in 1 day and goes. No, I don't follow those, because those, they are manipulation, and those people, they use newsletter to do this stuff. Okay, so a lot of people are ripped off from this kind of thing. So I am not trading those kind of stocks. Okay, but yes, it's not these penny stocks. They are not short sellers. They don't just come to a stock and they do over. No, these are manipulated stocks. Okay, manipulation is in penny stocks, because you can't manipulate a big stock. You can't manipulate, for example, Facebook or Twitter or something. You come and you short it. No, it should be a big guys in order to do this, to short a stock like hedge funds or a big sell-off of mutual fund. This is where there is a big move. But these stocks that you are talking about, they are penny stocks. People, they manipulate them by advertising. You find them online. You find people saying invest in penny stocks, or there is good money in penny stocks, and they do newsletter and they manipulate this kind of stocks. Okay, which is too bad. So I am not speaking about those, because for me, I don't use volume to search for these stocks. My stocks that I choose are not pump and dump scheme. If you understand those kind of stocks, these stocks are typically alone. For me, I trade some kind of stocks that are penny stocks, but are not pump and dump scheme stocks. Okay, if you can understand this, and this So Michael says, what if manipulators say that business is bad and they sell, but you know that they lie and you can triple at least and it is blue chip stock? No, see, Michael, all my followers here in YouTube, in my channel, we don't see the news. So we don't see news, we don't follow company news, we don't follow analysts. We are out of this noise of the TV and analysts and the other stuff. So if you, Michael, you are still watching TV and you are watching, so you are doing entertainment, because they can influence you. Because for me, they don't influence me, because I don't watch them, because the way I search for stocks is different from what they say. So we are not watching TV, man. Understand that. Okay? No, see, Michael, I have a stock that it is for 5 months, 2 weeks, and it is live trade. I do each week a trade and I follow the stock. And if you want to see this, it's in training level 7. It's called How to Follow an Uptrend. You can check that. This is how I follow stocks. I give you the techniques and I give you this live trade that I'm still in. Or you can find it in my subscription. Okay? This is 5 months and 2 weeks. This is swing trade. It means you follow the trend. No, I am not doing investing. This is not investing. For example, what you are referring to, maybe you are referring to investing in a stock. No. What we do here in this channel is swing trading. But I have a training level 16, how to invest in dividend stocks. This is for investing, but all what I do is what we call swing trading. Okay? So if you are thinking about Boeing, for example, the company, at $30, you are thinking about investing. Okay? So here I'm not doing investing. I have been following Facebook, for example, from 1999. Okay, Facebook. But I didn't invest in it. I just buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell when there is a big move. That's what I do with Facebook. Okay, so I didn't buy and hold for many years because I'm not doing investing. Because when we do investing, if the stock is going down, you stay with it going down. For us, no. Whenever the stock doesn't give me money anymore and it's going south, it means it's going into a downtrend, we exit the trade. So we are following only the trends. We are not following the downtrends. You say, Michael said, but buying the stock each time you take risk. Yes. If you don't take risk, how can you make money? Okay? So all this business of trading as a business is a risk. You risk your money to make more. Okay? So if there is no risk, how can you make money? Oh, and if you have a good investment, but this good investment can change to a bad investment. Okay? See, for example, I will just give you an example. Okay? Don't try to see this. I give you an example and tell me what you should do. Twitter, for example. Twitter, okay? Let's say it was 45 it goes to $74. Okay? Let's say you are investing and you see that Twitter. Okay, Michael, stop asking questions until I finish this. I finish with you this, and then I will see what is your what you should do, or what is your opinion. Now Twitter was 45, it goes to 74. I was there when there is a big trend. I was there. But when the stock is going down, let's say you take this as an investment. Now the stock is 18. Okay? No, it is not. Okay, Michael, don't say it is a horrible stock. Before it was a good stock. It goes from 45 to 74 in 3 months. I was there. Don't say it is not. At that time it was good, and all the people, all the analysts, they say Twitter is the best stock in the world. They were saying good about it. Don't tell me this, because I know what's going on, because I follow. Okay? Now you see, you short it. This is not an investment. People, they don't stay 10 years in shorting a stock, because shorting a stock, you can have interest rate, they can have something up again. So this is another thing. Okay? No, don't say it was a bad business. It is the opinion of the analyst which was a bad business. Facebook happens the same thing. Do you remember? If you don't remember, try to see Facebook. Okay, try to see, for example, Facebook. At first, they tell bad things about it for 6 months or 7 months. Now, when it hits the support line and it goes up, I bought it at $19.99. Okay, and I say good things about Facebook. If you go to my videos, you will see that. But okay, short this, buy this, short this, buy this. This is where you see it. Okay. Yeah, I know it was your opinion, but you tell me Facebook was a bad business. No, it wasn't bad business. It was a good business at before. So for us, we are not looking at the business. Okay, I am not looking at the business because we don't look at the business itself. For us, we are following trends. We don't care about the business if it is good or bad, because we don't invest. Yes, it's this. So for us, we don't follow analysts, and we don't use news. We don't use information. No. Facebook at the beginning, it was bad, and all the analysts say bad about it. Go to my YouTube channel at that time and you will see. No. What you say now is when you see it. Try to go when Facebook was going from 45, it goes to 1755. At that time, all was against it. Okay? All the people was against it except for me, but I have a proof. Maybe you do. Okay. I see you are beginning to do too much. Okay, Michael, please, we stop all this discussion because it is leading nowhere. So let me finish. Let me finish the session. Okay, thank you very much for your contribution. Now, after that, after we do the search, either by doing the search with stock screener or doing by index, and which is manual, and then what comes after, when we buy the stock, we should put the stop loss. Because we are not investing for the long run, stop loss is protecting us from the risk that we have a big loss. Okay, so this is something very, very important. That's why I have training level 6, how to calculate stop loss, and that's it. Now, after that, we should manage the trade, and this is what we call how to follow an uptrend, and this is training level 7. Okay, how to follow the uptrend, how to see if the stock is still continuing and giving us money, or it is just for a few days and it goes back and it's not worth it to stay. Okay, so this is another skill that you should learn, is how to deal with the stock, okay, when it is going up. So there is no percentage where you can exit, because some people, they ask me, is there any percentage? For example, 10%. Someone told me 10%, 20%. There is no percentage when you follow a stock, because you will never know how far the stock will go. Some stocks go 10%, others 100%, some others 200%. You will never know. And time is not a big deal, because sometimes in less than a few days the stock can go so much. Okay, I bought a stock before, let's say at 10.55 in 3 days. Okay, in 3 days, let's say it goes to 29.55. Okay, so it's nearly 300% in 3 days. So it's not the time that makes the money, it is how fast the stock is going up. Another question from Michael: what if the stock has big beta? How do you stop sell? No, I don't use beta. I don't use nothing from what you know or what you do. I don't use this stuff. I don't use indicators. I don't use moving averages. Okay, so I don't use what other people use. So I don't use that. How to follow the stock? I have my own techniques that I use for many years, and this is what I teach. Now, this skill of following stocks, okay, it needs time and it needs patience to follow the stock. Okay, it's not that easy. So that's why most of the beginners, when they see no, I don't use contingency orders. No, I use only limit order to buy, stop loss order. That's it. 2 orders that I use always for many years. I don't use many orders at the same time, or trailing stops or whatever. So I don't use that. So as I told you before, Wiseman said, should beginners avoid all stocks that are risky, like $5 a share, and only buy stocks over 100? No, it depends. See, small stocks are riskier because they go fast. It means the percentage they go each day is so big. Okay, so the more the stock is small, don't buy too much from it. Okay, because you think it is cheap, that's why you buy thousands of shares. But this, if they move 10 cents or 20 cents, you will be either making a lot of money or you are losing a lot of money. So be careful. About how to find this kind of stocks. It depends on you. There is no need to say $10 or 20 or which is better. No, all the stocks are good, okay, if you control the risk. Okay, Michael said, would you day trade 100? No, I don't do day trading. I do only swing trading. I don't use day trading. So Pablo, good night, Pablo. Thank you very much for being here for this long time. Thank you. See you next time. So as I told you, stocks is how fast they go. You should control your risk. Okay. So the stock that I am in, let's say I begin with $13 something. Now it is $22. Okay, it is a small stock, $13. It's not a big stock. but it depends on how fast it moves. Okay, it means how much it moves and how much risk you have, because some stocks are risky. You can make a lot of money from them, but they are risky. So you should adjust how much money you buy. You should adjust how much money how much shares you buy from this stock. If it is smaller and smaller, understand that you should limit the shares that you bought. Okay, because if you bought a lot, any kind of movement you can make a big deal for you, either good money or you lose a lot of money. So it's better to stay in your own risk. Pablo, good night. How's life? Life is good. Life is very good. Thank you very much. So as I told you, this skill of following the stock, it's one of the major skills, and this is where most of the beginners they lose a lot. They are in a good stock, they find a good stock, they buy it, but they don't stay enough to do that. Michael Stone, they say, don't you afraid to go to sleep with a stock you know nothing about and you miss up stop loss? No. We put stop loss. Why you are afraid? If you are afraid to do a trade, you shouldn't do trading. Okay, we don't be afraid of the stock market. I have been since 2010, so I am not afraid of anything. So you say you miss the stop loss. How do you miss the stop loss? A stop loss, it is a stop order. When a stop order becomes a market order when it is reached, so you exit. So there is no need to be afraid and to go to sleep. It means, how can you say you short the stock? It means you are doing day trading. You are not doing swing trading. Okay? So I'm not doing day trading. Okay? Because day trading, you don't hold stocks for the night. Day traders who are scared at night, not me. we are not scared of the market. Pablo says, you're only scared if you risk too much that you are not comfortable with. Yes, some people, they do crazy trades and they are scared. Okay, this is usual for beginners who don't know what they are doing, and that's true for beginners. But believe me, here, Michael, we are not doing day trading, so we are doing only swing trading, and this is what I teach. ...2010, did you survive 2008, 2000... Okay, in these years, only thing you do is you short the whole stock, the whole market. And I know how to do it. There is a training, which is training level 18, and we know how to do it. We do short all the indexes and the major thing. But stocks, understand that in 2010, there are some stocks, 2008, that, you know, Michael, we are not doing investing here that you are scared of. If you are doing investing, yes, you should be scared because you are going long. But for us, we can do the opposite. We short the indexes, we short the whole market, that's it. And we can make money also. No, it is not easy. You should know what you are doing. Now, if you, Michael, if you don't know what you are doing and you don't know how to short, you don't know how to short indexes or stocks or sectors or the whole market, if you don't know, yes, it will be a problem for you. Because who lose most? It is the investors. Because in 2008, even Warren Buffett have lost 50% of his money. Like from 40 billion, he lost 20 billion. If the market is still going down and it never goes up, he will be losing more and more. Okay, so this is just investing. Okay, yes, it is easy when you know what you are doing. Okay, but understand that investors, they got the most trouble are the investors. What is it you are speaking about? You are speaking about a broker? Yes, some brokers they do big trades and they can lose. Yes, why not? Oh, your relative works for one. That's very good. Okay, those are the rich people. They are not the market movement. It's not big deal for them, because how do they live? They live from the company itself. They are not living from the stock market. For example, Warren Buffett is living from what he has. Okay, as the company, he owns a lot in some companies. That's why he controls the companies, and he is getting money from there. He's not getting money even from dividend from stock market. You can have that because he has a lot of money. Okay, so as I told you before, how to follow a stock. Okay, and the best part of it is to know when the stock stops giving you money, and this is the thing that people should know how to find it. And there are techniques, very easy techniques to use in order to understand how things works. Stocks, they don't have the same trend, so each stock is different. It's like a human being. It has its own character. It moves differently from other stocks. So you should have techniques that you can apply for all the stocks, and gives you the best result. Even if you do a mistake and you exit a stock early, and you find out later after a few days that you are wrong, you can enter again. There is no problem with that, because you will never know everything about the stock or what will happen in the future. No, Warren Buffett sometimes 2 years, 3 years he sell. He bought some companies, stocks for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years with some advertisement with mutual fund and he will exit the trade. So it's not 10 or 20. He has 60 or 70 years stocks. He bought them when the stocks are very, very cheap, when he was young in the 50s and 60s and 70s. This is where his biggest money. Now, when he do his trade, he is doing what we call position trading, which is to stay only 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, and then when he has a lot of money in a stock, and then he sell. This is kind of trades that he do. But to understand that we are not speaking about him, we are not interested in him, man. So we stop speaking about this guy because he's filthy rich. So it doesn't help us do nothing. So we are just still working with swing trading as we do it. We are not interested in yes. So see, Michael, stop speaking about this Warren Buffett, because our session is not about investing, and it is not about these guys. Okay, so we don't need to continue speaking about this guy. So we are not interested in investing. So as I told you before, and always your stop loss, it's not anymore stop loss, it's just an exit point. You should always protect what you have as profits, and at the end, okay, at the end, when you think that the stock is not giving any more money, and then you have to exit the trade with your profit. This is how we make the trade. It can take few days, few weeks, or few months. Now the stock that I am in is like 5 months and 2 weeks, okay, which is a very, very long trade. So as I told you, it depends on how much you stay, and then you can exit the trade with profit. This is how to make the swing trade. It means we are we are following trends, we are following stocks that do trends, and the trend is your friend when you are right with the trend. Okay, if the trend is going up and you are shorting the stock, you will be losing a lot of money and you will be crushed. So this is how to make a swing trade. So please, if you have questions related to swing trading, we can continue and have some questions for you. It was very nice having you here, and I have got some good questions, and I have answered some, and mostly yes, you say all where the stock market index is doing same movement I studied. Okay, you can study it, but you just have to know when to go long, when to short these indexes in order to make what is the percentage of your trade trigger stop loss? No, I don't. This is a training that I have, training level 6, how to calculate stop loss. There is no percentage. I don't believe in percentage. You can do percentage, but it is not. Each stock is different. Each stock is different on how it moves. So you can't have a percentage per se. Faiz Abad, do you teach forex trading? No, I don't teach forex trading, because forex trading is doing day trading, and the transactions that are done are banks transactions. Some they sell a lot, some they buy a lot. There are international news that you should watch. So it's a lot of news, a lot of stuff. For me, I don't watch news, and I don't follow analysts what they say, and I don't watch TV, okay, about stock market. If I need entertainment, I will go to the mountains, or I watch a movie or something like that. So I don't need to get entertainment from those guys who are paid to tell you what they tell. These are the analysts, okay, because what they say is what they get paid for. So for forex trading, I don't do it. I do only stocks. In swing trading, this is what I teach, and this is what how I trade usually. So it's very nice for this session about how to make a swing trade. This is the general thing, as I explained before, the general thing. Now the details, you can find them in my training levels from 1 to 10. You will find the basics of my strategies and how I select stock, how I search for it, how I put stop loss, how I follow the stock, how I get my money. All these are techniques that you can use, and they are very simple. It means any beginner, they can get to use to it. There is no indicators, there is no moving averages, there is no analyst opinion or company opinion or TV opinion or gurus online. There is no. So we don't, all my students and we don't watch TV. We follow the stocks, we make our money, we exit the trade, that's it. And this is the simplest thing you can do in order to make money in the market without confusing yourself with what the people say. Because if you go to any analyst in any stock, you find some analysts, they say hold, some analysts sell, some analysts they don't have an opinion. So it's it's very funny. Okay, it's very funny because what they say is it's not, they don't buy this kind of companies. If they buy and they say stay with me, yes, but they don't buy. They put it. If you go to any analyst, when he put an article or something, he put a disclaimer. He say I have no shares in this company. Okay, it means he's just having a job. Okay, and this job makes a lot of money. Because people, companies, people, mutual funds, they pay him to tell what they tell. And because he is famous, he can influence people. And some people, they can make a lot of money from this. And this is what happened in the stock market. If you are going to watch, you watch it as an entertainment, yes. Because when they say to you, a good company has made a lot of money last year, what is this? Hey, Michael Martin, you say, hey, my YouTube notification was late. Okay, see, Michael, we do always Saturdays, 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Or you can send me an email. Okay, send me an email on Friday or so. Here is my email website. As you know it, you sent me an email before. But here is my information. Send me an email and I will send you. But Michael Martin, are you getting a notification from Gumroad? I think I said I send notification by Gumroad and say I have Saturdays at 11 p.m. Okay, so please try to next time send me an email if you don't get the notification. Michael Martin, where do you live in America? Are you living in the east or on the west? So you are not getting notification from Gumroad? Maybe you stop it, because each week I send notification if there is a new things or there is a new training or there is no. Oh, okay. But Michael, check the Gumroad notification. Go to your account and check. Maybe you put not to receive, or just send me your email. I will check for you. If I find that you have not notification, I will put it on. At least you can get the thing. Because I thought that all my Kentucky, it means what's the time right now? It is 12, like it is. Oh, okay. So I will see the time right now. What's the time right now? So 12:48. 12:48. Is it for you 12:48? 11:48, Martin? Is it 11:48? Maybe you have one hour. 1 hour less than here. Here is 12. Here in the East Coast is 12:48 here. In the East Coast, since you are in Kentucky, I think you are in the middle. Maybe it's 11:48 for you now. Okay, so oh, you have the same time. Okay, we have the same time. So it's always 11 p.m. Always try to remember. I thought that Gumroad notification gives you the information, but I don't know. No problem with that. So as I told you before, this is how we make. But Martin, Michael, you can check what you have told all in this session tomorrow when the video is processed. It will be put in YouTube, and you can check it again. No problem with that. So as I told you, this is how we do business, and this is how we follow. We follow the stocks, we follow the trends, we make our money, and then we exit. That's what we do always. Oh, okay. If it is 10 p.m., it means you are in the middle, or you are in the middle. You are in the middle of USA, because we have 3 hours in the USA. We have the east and the middle and the west, so maybe 3 hours. And we are, let's say, 12:49. 11:49 is the middle, and 10:49 is now for the west. So we are in the future. We are in the future, and the west is in the it means in the past, or is the opposite. We are in the past because we passed this, and they didn't, so they are in the future. So weather ways. So thank you very much for watching. Please, as usual, if you have more questions, as usual, you always have my email, and I have my Facebook. So always, if you want to send me by messenger, you can send me a text message by messenger. I will get it very quick, and we can talk very quick when you go to Facebook Messenger. So let's see. For those who knows, they have my my Facebook okay, so let's see here. So I put this I put my Facebook Djellala fan page, and you can just send me a message. I get it in Messenger very quick. Rikoshi and City, thank you for your time. I didn't see you, man. Where have you been? You just say thank you for your time, but I didn't see you. You didn't ask any question. Okay? Thank you for giving us your time. Good evening. Good evening for everybody. So I don't know if you are getting, all of you guys, the YouTube notification. Some people, they say you got it not on time, but I don't know. I have just sent it. I don't know if people, they get it or no. But if you are on Gumroad, it means you have bought my my training. I always send notification. Also, if you don't see notification, it means see the notification page. Maybe you put not to receive information or email from me. That's why maybe it is a stop. So send me an email and I will check for you. Okay, thank you, Andreas, thank you very much. Thank you, Wise Man, Rikoshi, and all Martin and Michael and all the people who are here. So as always, I will try to help as much as I can, but if you have something very urgent, you can always send me an email and asking me questions if there is any problem or any question that you have about your trades or about your account, and there is anything that you want to ask. Don't wait until we have this session. You can just send me an email and I will try to help you as much as I can. Okay, So thank you very much for all your help, and we will end this session. Thank you very much, and see you next week.